Hello everybody, this is StefRust. Now, you wouldn't believe me if I say that this little building is like 14 stories high. Well, guess again. I've made myself a water base. And in my eyes, it's pretty strong. Now, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna give you guys the tour of the base. And also how to build this. Also for the newer people in Rust, I'm gonna do a little show off, like what you need to do first when you spawn, what to craft first, how much you need of this and that on a high populated server. This is gonna be an all-in-one tutorial. But anyway, have fun watching. The first thing you're gonna see are two turrets that gonna shoot everybody that comes close. We do need to take a small dive as there will be our entrance. Now, if the raiders somehow manage to blow up this door and they do swim above, they are gonna be instantly dead, because another two turrets are waiting. Also, you cannot place anything in the water, except for the shelves. Well, you can place turrets on top shelves, so that's very nice, but if we take another dive, we find another door with a hatch on the water. Behind that, there's another door as an escape route, but if we go up, another two turrets are waiting. Another hatch up and we do gonna see a door. That's mainly to fill up the turrets again outside and to shoot everybody that tries to come close. You probably also noticed that this room is 2 stories high, what makes it more safe. So we use the box to access the above hatch. And over here you're gonna find 2 lockers, 2 fridges, some drawer boxes and 1 repair bench. Again, this room is 2 stories high, so we need to use the box again to access the other hatch. This is where the fun begins. The furnace room. One side for the metal ore, the other side for the silver, and in the middle for the food, charcoal and high quality metal. Also a lot of boxes here to organize everything what needs to be smelted and what is ready to go to the loot room. But hey, let's take another hatch up. The loot room. 5 shelves with 4 boxes each equals 20 boxes of organized material for your group. And also some sleeping bags. Another hatch up is what we call the lookout tower. You have views from every single angle. You can see the red town, the beach, and we have some boxes to craft, so yeah, you can improve your aim a little bit. And the last hatch brings us to the roof for the snipers. Now, you can see a lot of lanterns and boxes. The thing is, you can see through the lanterns, but you cannot shoot through them. Everybody on the beach cannot see the lanterns because it isn't rendering in. You, however, have a great advantage with this. The boxes are used when there's people on the beach, and the middle is used when there's people on the rocks. So this is the base, guys. Let's go to Fortify in a minute so I can explain the building part fast. Okay, we are in Fortify over here. Now, nothing special to say about this one, except the water is around here. This is the line of the water. So you can see the turrets. You need to swim a little bit down to see the door. Now, if we go through here, wait, I'm gonna do this different. Let's bring this down a little bit. Okay, now you're gonna swim down. Let's remove this quick. And if they go up, you can see the 2 turrets, but you need to go through another door and then up to the ladder hatch. But there's another door here, that's an escape route. Now, we all know if you build in the ocean, guys, there's like less deep water and there's deep water. And everywhere you build, it's gonna be different. This is gonna be the hardest task that you're gonna fulfill. For example, the first thing you're gonna do is this, and we already know it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're gonna do this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 7th wall, the water area has to be around here. Then you know you are good. If you have this, you're gonna simply, because you're gonna put this into it, you're gonna simply remove those two. You're gonna place one door and then one wall above it. The next thing you want to do is, of course, do this. Place the foundations like so. If you have this, you don't need to place pillars. It will help you for stability, but I didn't do it on this build because I wanted to see how high I could build without the pillars, and I got to 14 high, so that's enough. The next thing you want to do is go all the way around, so you have something like this. So the water area is around here. There we go. Now the next part you want to do is leave this open, but you want to place like one stairs over here. So you're gonna place one ceiling in the door frame, and then you're gonna place the stairs. So if you swim through or swim through the back, doesn't matter, then you can go on top of these stairs easily, and you can place a campfire here with a small box for some medical supplements and some foods and some stone and wood you're gonna need. But you're gonna go all the way around then, and from that point it's easy. In the meanwhile, while you are building this, you're gonna leave the 2 furnaces in the starter base doing their work, because you're gonna need like metal fragments for the ladder hatches. As well, you're gonna need like rope and gears, because you're gonna need a rope for the ladder. You're gonna need the gears for the ladder hatch itself. So this is also gonna be a little bit difficult in the beginning, but you can solve that also with stairs in the beginning. But from that point, it's simply build up, build up, build up, and build up. It's not that hard. Now for the new players in Rust that are still learning, after this part I'm gonna show you guys how to start out when you just respawned, and you're gonna see me build this in yeah, on a real server, on a high populated server as well. So yeah, I think this is gonna be it. You can also download the Fortify file, guys. But if you have any questions, we do have a new Discord. You can also find that in the description. Feel free to come by and say hello, or if you have questions, to ask him there. Yeah, but this is gonna be it. Let's go further on the next part. A new vibe, a new adventure. But what are we gonna do first? Always check your environment, guys. Are there enough trees? Are there nodes, animals? Are you close to a red town but not too many bases too close? Perfect. Then the first thing you're gonna get is 250 wood and 125 stone to make ourselves some better tools. Also, pick up all the cloth you find on your way and stay close to the beach so you can swim away if you're being attacked. Once you have enough, you're gonna craft the tools you're gonna need, and you go get more wood and more stone. You're probably gonna need like 2775 wood, 2945 stone, as 30 cloth for your sleeping bag. Once we have that, we are gonna find a bush close to the beach. Over here, we're gonna craft ourselves like a hammer, a paper, a tool cup, sleeping bag, 2 wooden doors, a building plan, 2 key locks, and 1 optional stash. Once you have done that, make sure you organize your inventory as well. A lot of players die because they can't find their doors while they are building. Next we go back to the beach and we're gonna place 2 foundations with walls around, 1 door entrance with an airlock. We can do this of course very fast as we organized our inventory in front. We are gonna place a tool cup and a sleeping bag as well. Next, we're gonna place 1 small box over here in the corner. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're going outside and we found like a bush or something to put our stash in the ground holding our 2 keys as we go for more cloth, wood and stone. Now, when we are ready, we're gonna craft a bow with 10 arrows as fast as possible, as we need the animal fat to make the low grade. The cost for this is like 200 wood and 50 cloth for the bow, and 250 wood and 100 stone for the arrows. Now we want to make 2 furnaces. 1 furnace costs 200 wood, 200 stone and 50 low grade fuel. 3 animal fat however produces 4 low grade fuel, so 4 divided by 50 is 12.5, and 12.5 times 3 animal fat brings us to 38 animal fat you're gonna need for 1 furnace. Times 2 is 75 animal fat. We need exactly 75 animal fat, so keep killing those animals until you have enough. By the way, if you need more cloth, you can always hit the cactus. It's gonna bring you a little bit of food as well as some cloth. Once you have enough, go back to your base and craft another box. You can place this easily on top of your door with some jumping. Now next we're gonna craft the low grade, which will give you exactly 100 low grade fuel, and craft those furnaces. Next you want the 2 furnaces placed like this. Normally they should fit easy. In the beginning I don't find it useful to have charcoal, so I always put in 500 wood, make 3 stacks of metal ore. I wait till I see some metal frags, remove the charcoal and put in another stack of metal ore, as it will produce faster that way.